Hi there. Have you ever noticed that when you were Googling for a certain product, then you started getting ads on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook? You might not even know it, but big companies like Apple, Google, and Microsoft are collecting data about you. And I'm not just talking about browser cookies that everyone once was so afraid of. These companies are observing your PC, phone, and maybe even your home. Sounds a bit scary, but should you be concerned? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's video where we are going to take a closer look at proprietary operating systems, web browsers and apps, and if you should be concerned about someone spying on you. But before we begin, let me remind you to give this video a like and also subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Thank you, and let's go. When taking a look at some past data scandals, one thing becomes obvious. Big IT companies like Apple, Adobe, Google and Microsoft have a boatload of user data. And if that data gets leaked, then it can have heavy consequences for the end user, or well, you as an individual. Identity theft is no joke. But maybe you're wondering how? How are they even obtaining this data in the first place? Is someone really spying on you through your webcam? Probably not, but there are ways. The first thing that we should talk about is why. Why do companies want your data? Of course, the news and social media platforms often blow this way out of proportion, because no one at these companies will try to fake your identity. Why? Because of money. The truth is that a company who wants to grow, or even survive as a matter of fact, needs to make money. And where does that money come from? Well, certainly not from selling a copy of Windows to an individual. A one-time purchase with free updates 10 years ago isn't really going to help you grow as a company. And macOS and Windows are even basically free if you buy a pre-built PC or notebook. So there isn't really much that Apple and Microsoft gain from selling a ton of licenses to a vendor for a reduced mass price. The answer then? Get money from the end user. And what are the most profitable ways to make money in the IT sector? Subscriptions and ad revenue. Let's start off with the one that you came here for. As a company, you want to make sure that you show the right ads to the right person. But why? People generally tend to buy something more likely if they need it. So if someone searches, hey, I need a new washing machine, then of course the operating company, in this case most likely Google, picks out ads from companies that sell said product. The company who runs the ad campaign is happy and willing to pay more for a targeted ad, because the end user is more likely to purchase an item then. And here we are, collecting data about the end user. Everyone does it. Microsoft wants to push their own solutions so that they can collect more data about you, which they can then share to their advertisement partners. But here's the thing, because sharing is not really the right word for it. In reality, the company which runs the platform decides which ads are suited for you and not the one that wants to advertise. This is an important aspect, because it means that, in theory, if you use Edge and Bing, only Microsoft knows about your preferences. In reality, this is of course completely different, since embedded ads like those from Amazon know what's going on. So there is still some sharing going on. But before you are all like, heck no, I don't want that, let me remind you that user data is not equal user data. Everyone is afraid of someone spying through your webcam, and while this of course can happen, it's not the company which provided the operating system or browser. It is just a hacker, scammer, or whoever else. And how do I know that? Well, the answer of course is, again, money. Someone needs to pay these jobs. And because Apple, Google and Microsoft need to seem trustworthy to the outside world, they couldn't even contact you directly if they want to sell you something. So why bother and pay for useless observation jobs and have a ton of documentation work? There will be no return in value. For hackers and shady companies, however, a one-time blackmail attempt for a certain individual can be profitable. But as I said before, for a company that actually runs the operating system, browser or search engine themselves, the margins lie in subscriptions and ad revenue. Single purchases, blackmailing and similar just won't cut it in the long term. So you don't have to worry about Microsoft or Google spying on you through your webcam. And that accounts for a lot of things. Do these companies care who you are and where you live? Not really. Do they care if some location-based habits have an impact on which products sell there? Yes, definitely. My approach to data collection is pretty simple. Give them the bare minimum. The less data these companies have, the less likely it is that it will damage you in a worst case scenario data leak. But you don't really have to worry about the rest. I mean, yeah, it can be a bit scary how suddenly you're getting ads for products that you just need to buy right now. But I personally appreciate the offers. There are sometimes some really good deals on the table. The thing that many people do wrong is they give out too much data about themselves. Filling out optional fields like a phone number while also accepting all cookies, yeah, maybe not the best combinations. Some cookies might be shared to some more shady third-party websites, but if a trusted site does not even have crucial information about you, then they don't either. The thing that everyone should keep in mind is that the main goal is to make money. Sure, some technical individuals working for the company might just want to share their awesome features, but the company as a whole does not. They want to be on top. Ad revenue is only good if you have enough data about the end user to find them a fitting product. And that is exactly why we currently see a massive increase in subscription models. Microsoft 365, the Adobe apps, Xbox Game Pass, all subscription based. A constant income stream is way better than a variable one because of the lack of user data. So in conclusion, should you be worried about someone spying on you? Generally speaking, you shouldn't really be scared about the company that produced the product. But that does not automatically mean that someone else is not listening. Just be careful what information you share on the internet. And whenever possible, just only accept the essential cookies. It is typically only 2 or 3 clicks more, but it is way safer that more crucial data does not get shared to as many websites and companies as it would otherwise. And if you're still concerned about Apple and Microsoft who provide your operating system, you can always use something else like Linux. Because most open Linux distributions do not collect personalized data, it already provides a less profitable surface for attackers. So if this video was helpful, then please make sure to leave a like and also make sure that you're subscribed for more content like this. I also want to hear about your opinions and experiences about this topic, so please make sure to write a comment as well. And while you're here, why not check out another interesting video? That being said, all that's left to say now is good morning, good afternoon or good evening wherever you are. I'll see you around.